Bro, Evolve is so good. If you don't watch it, I don't know why. I don't know what you're doing. Just tune in. It's literally just an hour a week. Make time out of your day if you want some good, entertaining wrestling. I don't know why you haven't tuned into Evolve yet. So I just want to get into the show because this show was actually pretty crazy. Because this is the episode where the WWE PC guys have control over the whole show. So the show opens with all of the ID guys arriving at the show and talking about how they're gonna stick together tonight, but half of them get sent away as it's announced they don't have a match and they're banned from the building. So it's only Sean Legacy left, Cappuccino Jones and Laney Luck, and they have to make their way to the arena alone as the rest of the people aren't even allowed in. And we also catch up with Jax Drake since he's gonna be in a 1-on-3 handicap match tonight, and he's really panicked and he's trying to find some confidence with his teammates in the Vanity Project, and they do give him some comfort. They tell him he's Jackson Drake, he's Dr. Thirst, he's gonna be fine, and he believes them. But let's be honest, he was probably still shitting his pants, realizing he has to go up against Keanu Carver and Necessary Roughness tonight, which is not a good situation to be in. So the official opening of the show is Kam Hendrix, Keanu Carver, Braxton Cole, and Necessary Roughness all coming down. Braxton Cole and Necessary Roughness on the VIP section. Love the VIP section. We should really get something like that in NXT. I think it's a very effective tool. But essentially they introduce each other and they announce the opening match tonight between Sean Legacy and Tate Wilder will have 3 stipulations. The loser will have to clean their locker room. So already, you know, that's a shitty ass deal. We know what happens in those kind of locker rooms. And the winner will get a shot at the Evolve Championship when Kam Hendrix wins it next week. If he wins it, but he's pretty confident he's gonna win it. And then, you know, Harley Lewis just storms away and he's like, no, if this is gonna be for the championship, #1 contendership match, I gotta be in this. And Keanu Carver's just like, man, I don't care about any of these dudes, just make this match happen. And so the match starts. So a very chaotic opening to the show, but honestly, I loved it. It was fucking entertaining. That's the perfect word for it. The match happens. The match is fast paced, very entertaining. Love the dynamics between all of these guys. Eventually they found themselves outside of the ring after Tate Wilder did a giant jump, made a giant leap, and then Kam Hendrix was just like, oh yeah, there was the third rule, and it's that weapons are allowed. And then you just start throwing weapons in the ring. The PC guys, they just start throwing weapons in the ring. Sean Legacy and Tate Wilder, despite being egged on to use weapons, don't. That ultimately leads to their downfall as Harlem Lewis isn't afraid to use weapons. He puts some of them through tables and he picks up the victory. So he has a #1 contendership match if Kam Hendrix wins that championship. Maybe he still does. Maybe they'll honor him for winning it anyways, even if Jackson Drake retains, which I hope he does. But in the case that Kam Hendrix wins, Harlem Lewis does have that opportunity. And I do think there is a slight opportunity Kam Hendrix might win, because honestly, okay, I'm gonna be honest, I was pretty rough on the guy the last few weeks, but tonight really bought me into him. He's very entertaining. I am actually starting to buy into him. I'm not against the idea of him winning the Evolve Championship anymore. For some reason, I'm actually cool with it. I'm actually cool with it now. So like, if it took one episode to make me like him, very impressed with that. Like, the writing on Evolve is so good. Then we immediately transition into the next match, which is PJ Vasa versus Laney Luck. The PC guys have recruited PJ Vasa since she's also technically a PC girl, and she absolutely destroys Laney Luck. Luckily, Laney Luck does have a lot more offense than she did in her initial debut match against Carmen Petrovic, which I hated. So this was good. Despite her losing, she had a really great performance. I am happy PJ Vasa won though. They are really booking PJ Vasa to look like a beast, and I love it, man. She is kind of getting the same treatment that Kelly Armstrong got initially before she lost the championship, and I like that. I kind of feel like in some way Kelly Armstrong and PJ Vasa could be like eternal rivals if booked correctly, because they're both cool, they're both dominant. I feel like this is a rivalry that can go from Evolve to NXT to the main roster. I genuinely feel like that, because I feel like the two of them, they just scream a high quality star power level match. Then Chewie is asked to read a note or a letter that just roasts the ID guys. I mean, sure, if you find it funny, that's fine. I mean, personally, I didn't enjoy it very much. It was there. I guess it was cool. Okay, just mentioning it, it's there. If you care about it, it's there. Go ahead. Then Cappuccino Jones is supposed to have a match, but before the match even starts, his right hand has to be tied behind his back for this match, which Brooks Jensen, who he's facing, is very thankful to the PC guys for making this happen, and they're specifically doing it so Cappuccino Jones can get his shot in and get that adrenaline rush. So this match genuinely had me at times believing Cappuccino Jones might pull it off. man, I was so rooting for the guy. I don't know what tonight was, but they really got me rooting for people like Kam Hendrix. I don't know what it was, but I was like, this guy's such a good heel, man. I want to see him succeed. Same with Cappuccino Jones. Maybe it's because I don't like Brooks Jensen, but I just wanted to see Cappuccino Jones pick up the victory. Unfortunately, he did not, and that's fine. I mean, he doesn't lose anything. His one hand was literally tied behind his back. Sucks Brooks Jensen won, because as you guys know, I absolutely do not like the guy, but he did have a good performance tonight. I didn't hate it. I just don't know what to do with him at all. And then we head to the main event, which is Jax Drake versus Keanu Carver, Harley Riggins, and Jax Presley. And man, again, you guys know Jax Drake is my favorite wrestler, right? On Evolve, at least. On Evolve. Well, he's top 5 in general. Yeah, after Obafemi. I don't know. He's top 5. He's top 5. But I don't know. They're probably not intending for it. But why am I rooting for Vanity Project in the last few weeks? Especially on NXT and definitely on Evolve. I don't know. I feel like I'm rooting for Vanity Project to succeed. Now, if you want loyal friends, get yourselves guys like Swipe Right, because they are so loyal to Jax Drake. I hope they never ever break up. But yeah, Jax Drake tries his best, and I was so rooting for him to win. Literally during this match, I don't remember the last time I was on the edge of my seat for a match where I was just like, come on, Jackson, pull this out. He didn't. Kam Hendrix just tagged himself into the match. He wasn't even involved. He just tagged himself into the match, stole the victory, and stood tall with the Evolve Championship. So we all know the rule, right? If you stand tall with the championship at the end, you don't win next week. But I think he still might win. I think they're trying to get the belt off of Jax Drake so he can be on NXT permanently and hopefully win the NXT Championship. Come on, let's make it happen. So for once, I'm confused on who's going to retain. I would hope it's Jax Drake, but for some reason I think it could be Kam Hendrix, and I'm not against that idea. But that was Evolve for you tonight, and again, another 10 out of 10 episodes. We're really on a good run of good wrestling shows, at least on the shows I cover on this channel. Again, it's not about how good the show was objectively, it's subjectively how much I enjoyed it, and it was a 10 out of 10 show. So if you like this review, please leave a like, subscribe. I cover TNA, NXT, and Evolve every single week. I also have a podcast with PUWF. You should check out all those guys. They're all really amazing. They all have some interesting content, and it's very diverse. All of them do something different. So if you're interested in having a different perspective on wrestling, go check them out. They're some of my close friends, and you would really enjoy their content. So leave a like, subscribe, and I hope to see you again soon. Goodbye, everyone.